everyone, Aid here. UmaMusume global release is right around the corner and I'm here to help you get started. I've been a JP player for a really long time. I've started a couple weeks after launch and have been mostly free to play. The reason why I love this game so much is because it gives a fresh twist to the gacha racing sim formula mixed with a good amount of strategic gameplay and good old gambling RNG mechanics. So what's the gameplay like? Have you ever played a gacha racing simulator? UmaMusume is not that different. You pull on a gacha banner, strengthen your characters, and then put them to the test through racing, be it PvE or PvP. Now, like most gacha games with PvP, it's gonna be leaning towards pay to win, but you still have a chance to come out on top with some careful planning and some try-hard min-maxing. Things can get convoluted fairly quickly, so I will only be covering the very basics of the game, and things like scenario gameplay will be covered in another video. Also, please note that certain terms may be subject to change in the global official launch. The basic gameplay loop is to train your Uma by playing the scenario in a roguelike style run. Then, you can use the fully trained Uma to participate in various PvE or PvP racing events. I will be covering these racing events in another video. You can also use them as parents and inherit things like stats and skills for the next Uma you want to train. Trained Uma's stats and skills are final and cannot be changed outside of special limited time events. If you want better stats, you will have to train them from the beginning. But don't worry, you won't lose your previously trained Uma. Each training just makes a copy of the base Uma, so if you want, you can have an army of gold ships. To start off on your Uma trainer journey, you're going to want some support cards to help you train your Uma. You can get them from events, exchange for them in the shop, or pulling on gacha banners. It is not recommended to pull on the Uma banners starting out, as strong support cards can be used with any Uma, but not the other way around. Based on the history of the game, I would recommend looking out for these starting support cards. Again, please take note that the banner content and rotations for global are subject to change. I will cover more on support cards and builds in another video. Like most other racing simulators, you can upgrade your Uma, which are your characters, and support cards, which are your gears or equipment. You can get upgrade materials from daily races, which are limited to 3 per day, or simply by playing a scenario. To make training easier, I recommend prioritizing upgrading your support cards over Umas when you're starting out. You can also get materials and gacha currency, which are called jewels, from missions like main missions, dailies, and limited time events. Another thing that experienced gacha gamers might already know is to never use your gacha currency for anything else other than pulling, be it recharging energy or expanding your inventory. Speaking of currencies, there are many currencies in this game and it can get overwhelming really quickly. I will briefly explain what each of these do and how to make the best out of them. Jewels are used for pulling gacha. You should try to save enough for a spark, which is the PD/guarantee system, as the rates are honestly rather abysmal. As for gacha tickets, hoard them for the appropriate banners because they contribute to the spark. I recommend using the Uma selector ticket for Ogre Recap since there aren't many dirt horse options, and the support selector ticket for either one of these, depending on what you already have. Money is mostly used for upgrading Uma. Don't use it to buy Uma shards from the shop until you have loads of it. Crowns, friendship points, clovers, statues, horseshoes are used for the exchange shop. Support points are mainly used for upgrading support cards. There are also consumable items that you can use as upgrade materials, energy recharge, or as temporary boosts to races. You can check an item's specific detail by long pressing their respective icons. Like any other games, you can add friends that can help you with your UMA training. You can borrow a friend's UMA as a parent or use a support card that you're missing from your deck. The friend menu offers some suggested friends you can add, but come release there will likely be third-party friend finders that can help you get exactly the UMA and supports you need. You can use friendship points to buy items at the shop. I recommend picking up the Haru Urara SSR as it boasts some robust training bonuses. It's still one of the best free supports up to this day. Circles are the clan or guild system in UmaMusume. You can have up to 30 members in a circle. Here you can send messages and exchange items. Every month, your circle gets rated based on the number of fans accumulated through various activities, and you will be rewarded with lots of jewels. So make sure to join an active circle if you want to reap big rewards. And that's all for the basic overview. I will be covering more specific topics like scenario gameplay and builds in another video. If you need more information, you can check out the Game Tora UmaMusume website. This is my first time making a guide, so let me know down in the comments if I did a good job on explaining things, or if there are parts that you guys are unclear about, and suggestions for other guides for the game. I also stream semi-actively on my Twitch channel where I play a variety of different games. Take care and thanks for watching.